Well, it's the start of November. There's been some tidying up going on the allotment. A few things have been sown and planted. So let's go and have a look, see how things are going. Let's go and have a look. So on today's tour, we've had a bit of a downpour. We've had a few dry spells where we've been able to get a bit of work done and some tidying up. Things are kind of slowing down a little bit on the plot, but we've got the green manures in. That's germinated quite well. Got another bed with a sort of autumn-winter mix of green manure sown in, which we showed last month, but we can show the progress for November. A bit more tidying up done. Section cleared out quite nicely. I'll do a video later on in the week where we'll get the autumn sown garlic in, but we'll show that all nice and neat and tidy. Let's go and have a look, see how the plot's doing for November. I think we'll do the touring backwards again this month. It's been a very stormy month down south, and we had a little bit of winds here which caused the Borlotti beans to fall over, but they're just about still standing up and drying on the canes. So yeah, they're still not quite as papery as I'd like ideally. So hopefully they'll carry on drying. Not a massive harvest this year, but got a few. And around here we've got this was the summer mix of the green manure. A few random errant garlic cloves hanging around. Now remember, this is the bed where we had the garlic and onions in this year, and we had quite a bad white rot. Oh, sorry, no. This is where we had the garlic and onions the year before, which had white rot. And the next bed over, we've also shown some green manures where we also had white rot when we planted the onions and garlic this year. But this is the green manure here. There's obviously a few weeds that we can be dispensed with. But other than that, we've got these here. I think this is the green manure stuff. Yeah, a few weeds in between, but not too bad. Some pretty decent germination there. I say some weeds coming through, but hopefully we should be able to work between those. And this bed was the bed where, as I said, we had the onions and garlic this year. We had white rot again. I've sown an autumn and winter mix of green manure, and we've got the mesh fabric over just to stop the pigeons having a go at the seed. Oh look, rainbow. So whilst we take a pause on the tour this month, and we have a little shelter from the rain, which you can probably just hear in the background, I'd just like to mention we've got a newsletter set up now for each month. So if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, I've got a link in the description below. It's also on the Patreon page as well. So if you want to subscribe to the channel on the Patreon page and help support Beans, Brews and Bread on there, we'll get your name given in the credits for which tier you're kind enough to support. But we'll get the newsletter put out on both an email list and or the Patreon page if you choose to support the channel in that way. So if you do, I'd be very grateful. Thanks. Next bed along, I've got the volunteer spud. Look, potato. I think maybe a volunteer spud plant. But yeah, we've given this a good milling with the soil miller, and that's come up quite nice. We've got the chard on the end here. I've got a few things in the house in cell trays that I'm going to put into this bed over winter, and some overwintered salads, a few sort of things. We'll get them covered up because I think now we want that little bit of protection just to keep them going. The next bed, got the parsnips. from the Pottymouth Garden Parsnip Challenge. And there's a few decent looking specimens there. As I say, the germination was terrible this year for those. And next to them, got some of the old beetroot, not doing brill. And then that's sort of fallow again, we'll get that cleaned up. We've got the brassica bed, again that's pretty much done with now. Get that cleaned up. Oh, free raspberry. That's on my side now. Let's find the keepers. Had another go at this. Tidied up some of that side. And we've got this side to tackle. Again, this is our winter project. Getting all this tidied up again. Got the bean support here to take down. I've cleared what was the outdoor tomato trial. We'll get that planted up with something. We'll do a separate video of that for this week, which we'll plant up with a autumn sowing crop, which should overwinter quite nicely. I hope you found something useful on the tour this month. Things slowing down a little bit in November, but still quite warm temperature wise. Things are clearly still germinating. The weeds are thankfully slowing down, so we have to get on top of those a little bit, but things are germinating. But we're kind of missing your last window now in for trying to get into any overwintered lettuces or salad crops and things to get in. If you do, probably be a good idea to get them protected as well. If you like the video this month, grateful if you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, then press on the subscribe button below. You press the bell icon, and you'll get notified the next time we get a video out. Thanks for coming along this month, and we'll see you next. Cheers. Bye.